top-down approach coming in a B split for sure. Carrigan ready for the nose. Got that silent USP, looking for the first kill here. First blood yet to be drawn. The damage inflicted yet either.
Carrigan is playing on this new stairwell, but Six made it inside of the site to take down Kiri. It puts a lot of pressure on Zippix as they lose Carrigan on the stairwell. Good response from Device and Dupree. Double V stepping up already. Can't quite tap away to catch the retreating player that is Sick. Now they'll get him, but bomb's gone down. And this is where the choice, the 5 armor choice of the CT side starts to play effect because they have to get toward this bomb relatively quick. That will help as Device hits the shot bar off. Twist, the young player on TSM, too young even for the E-League, can't manage to land it. So they'll get the full 10-second defuse, and Astralis will pick.
Are going for the full buy here in a second. Most teams will subscribe to the mentality of getting the AKs on the third. We have got 1k AK purchased here. It's going to be Tech9 joining him as well. Dupree can get first contact here, takes down Sempers, but a reply comes in. Twist takes him down, 4-4. And the CT's starting to rotate now. You can see Device was a little bit more committed there, and he knows the aggression is towards that side of the area.
And this push up toward Long has at least cleared out some territory for them to work with. The MP9 to complement the AK that Sick has with armor. I mean, that's the big thing here. He's got armor, he's got decent nades.
Yeah, well, they have a chance to fully execute here. They've got control long A and see Kiabi now trying to gain some real estate, get some information for his team. Are they going towards the A side?
And that smoke may actually serve to give him away because they know that's thrown from the bottom of middle. He still manages to find two big kills. The AK still in play, but the MP9 in return only took him down to 10 HP. Bomb's been dropped in the process. Sick is going to wait for an additional push potentially out toward Long, but CT's being smart. Astralis knowing they've got a decent lead in this round now, there's no sense giving it away.
Yeah, that's really good work from Kiabi there. Obviously the MP9 not really effective against armored players there, but he makes it work. FNS coming in with the Tech9 though, surely going to be punished for this at that point. There it is. Device finishes him off. Just going to be Sick remaining now. He has got a smoke and an AK in hand. Still an opportunity to do something if he can get a bomb down and be fantastic. That's find his first kill, which he does. Takes out Carrigan, but there are only CTs who know exactly where he is there. A lot of work to do, but that's a great start. 1-on-1 now against Zipex.
Bomb's gonna go down. This is actually well pulled back by Sick. They've got the great chance here. AK's got the advantage well in terms of firepower and that there's no kit. So this is actually TSM's to steal, and Sick is gonna do exactly that. Takes down Zipex.
The youngster there.
Ice so far forward with this AWP. He's looking toward the statue. Watch that lower position, that lower angle, because they've walked out the doorway from the stairs and connector. Smartly falls away from this. Dupree caught in the corner. Flash gonna try and let him get back across, but he's counter-flashed in turn, and they're gonna push on this. They know he's here. Out from danger. It's an easy pickup, but Device close angle. It's only one. Again, he tries to come over to help. He's a little bit late. The AWP, it's only good for one. And now FNS can pick that up and turn it back. Flash out, doesn't matter. Preemptive strike on Carrigan, who gets toward the balcony, and it's 3 men versus the 2 of Astralis. Kirby might have the best chance at this. That flash over, though, that may have been spotted. Not quite. Twist didn't turn fast enough. The player at Stables may still have a read on this. They definitely know now with that nade being flung toward. They're taking their time. Kits on both. They can do so. They can try and push out Sick. If they had a Molotov, it'd be so easy, especially for Kirby, to push him back out to the player at the balcony, but they haven't done so. Because they just don't have the utility to work with, and Sick hits the shot on Zipex. Kirby needs to make the decision right now.
I don't think he really has much to make. Gets the first kill with time ticking away. At this point, just up to Sick. Stay alive as long as possible. I don't think there's going to be time to defuse at this point and find the kill. So it's going to be a round going in favor of TSM. Good reactive play from them. We'll see if Kiabi can get a souvenir kill there, which he does. Just about survives the explosion as well. So you get 3 kills, but that's a good round for TSM to pick up there. They lost the first pick after
work on Cobblestone, so they are confident on the map.
It's just a little bit of a risk, in my opinion, the best of one. There's a little bit nuts, considering you have so many stronger maps available. There it is. FNS does open things up, takes down Carrigan once again. The Kiabi fighting back, 4-4. TSM running out of time here, but they're going to be making their final play on the wrong side.
Good play from Zipex to stay alive this long, but with no support toward that drop room. He's a sitting duck for FNS when he walks out with the AWP. That pulls the advantage back to 1 for TSM. And how much control of the front of the site do they have? Look how far back Astralis is already. They've got to go for the save. Device is going to get caught. Not hit, though. Still a chance to try and save his AWP. But look at, I mean, again, TSM, they're uncontested on these entries on the B site.
Yeah, well, FNS, definitely not known as an explosive entry fragger, but he opens up the map there for TSM, gets the first entry kill in the drop-down area, picks up the AWP as well, gets the second, his Twist. Another 3 kills with him. Great performance so far. And Astralis looking pretty weak here. We're going to round number 12. They're going to be on another eco by the looks of things. They could partial buy into this, some deagles, maybe a Mag 7 chucked in, but it's looking very interesting for sure. And
in fairness to where the veto went, just to clarify, it was either this or nuke.
So that's what it came down to.
That's what it came down to in the end.
It's fair enough. Like, obviously, they've been practicing. It's not like it's a horrible decision. It's just there's so many different options, like Astralis moving cash, for example, potentially. And look at the play from TSM. No one towards B. This is all in. Pushing A. Hungry for the first kills. Device to spot a couple. And I'm not sure you can be aware of how much aggression is coming in. There it is.
Shot from Twist. So the push, the wrap, the bomb spotted, but they are waiting for this. They've got the information. Kirby gets one, FNS immediately pulls that back, and 6 got another onto Dupree. This is an awkward pistol round. We're not even going to get anywhere near bomb site, although that kill might open up a bit of a placement.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach from the TSM. Normally you see players on maps like Cash, you send 3 doors, beat storage, 100 information. It's very rare to see 5 players all commit to one single area.
This is actually an old school strat when Cobblestone just came back, and remember Virtus Pro was the first to counter it by waiting out toward the statue, so it's actually really impressive to see it work, because as you say, very unorthodox. Kirby, oh, that's a misplay. That's bombed down again, and Kerrigan's already committed to the site, expecting his teammate to join him. He gets caught out, misses with the Glock, and it's 1 versus 3, and TSM might have enough on that alone. USBs now have a little bit of range, but Kerrigan, he's going to close the gap, doesn't matter. Automatic, in fact, through the board, just to add to the stylistic of it, but for the style of it, but Kerrigan goes down. I mean, that Molotov on the inside of the smoke means they can't push through it. They can't take advantage of the arch. It does give FNS a bit of room to play with, but he's late to get here. Flashing. Did they spot him? I think so, because they go immediately on the hunt, but he does get one as he pops back out, and that does give TSM still the advantage to work with. Semp's going to greater that. Wow. And he takes down Kerrigan as well with an excellent up-close shot, so TSM
looking good.
Full control right now.
Absolutely. It's pretty devastating for a start. I think this is round number 27. We do see money go back in favor of TSM. They have the AWP towards Sempus as well, so we have another fast break here. I'll be sure to get this first kill. There it is. Takes down Twist, and wasting no time as he makes way towards the connector as well. Could get the double, but FNS answers back.
Yeah, well picked up on the trade for TSM, but Zipix has committed onto this drop position. They know he's here. He alone, though, is holding a lot of presence from the CT side over toward that B position, because now they're rotating back toward A. They have started to rotate back toward that doorway, but smoke's already out for Astralis. Is going to allow them to cross. It's really just automatic. They have to confront below the balcony. And again, he's committed inside of the site. He's not on the balcony itself. But an excellent response, it has to be said, by FNS. They still know where Zipix is. Bomb down. And Sempus surely hasn't overlooked this. Yeah, there it is. Peaks doesn't get the kill, but they know exactly where he's at.
Yeah, well,
this should be map point for TSM.
You say it should be. Anything can happen, especially Zipix, one of the best clutches in the game. Has a minute to play with, and 2 TSM players to find as well. Let's see what he can do with this one.
Well, does spot up FNS. Waited it out accordingly. Down to the one-on-one. 6 going to try and force the issue. Nails the headshot. As FNS, you said it, one of the best clutch players in the game. Did get the information.
Final round potentially is going to be 4 Tech-9, the UMP and device. They will be going all in towards the B site. CT's definitely struggling for cash as well, so still a chance.
FNS again is going to try and get toward this archway. This time I think they've heard him.
I think they have. They
have overlooked this a number of times. You're right. Kerrigan's not even considering it. He went right by them inside of the smoke. He ran as well and just timed it so well with the sound triggers. He gets in there, and Sempus is here to support, as they have a nice lead to work with, although that's been swung back just slow slightly. Although HP guns all favoring. Bomb down, though, is the problem, because 6 going to come back over, AK-47 in hand. It's UMP on device with 91, Zipix on 22. With the Tech-9, they have to go to commit to this. They have to go to get that bomb, and they know it's there. They would have saw it before they lost Sempus.
Here we go then. It's up to Device to try and get this first frag, but he goes down to 3 HP here. The CT's realized it as well. There is a refrag, but there it is. TSM in the opening game of Group B actually take down